So anytime you talk, you're going to show up. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not muting anybody. So here we go. Anyway, today, very important stuff. And I wish I could see everybody, but I can't. Um, anyway, I've got my chair. Wouldn't you know, my kids took off with my little stretchy band, so I don't know where it is. Anyway, I am going to re-emphasize there's 5 moves, 5 that I'm going to go over to start with, kind of as these are some things, these suggestions for things that you should do before your feet hit the floor in your bed. Yes. Huge research showing that if you just jump out of bed, that is one of the biggest reasons for people falling. They haven't marshaled their troops. I'll say that. They haven't activated their muscles. So I'm going to show you 5 things. We're going to start as a warm up, and then we're going to go into some basic, some of our muscle work. But again, I'm going to show you, these aren't the big ones like I have at home. These are furniture movers. Yes, you can go buy, this exercise equipment, and it's different sizes and all that. These work. Have them by your nightstand. Seriously. So here we go. And anytime, so Kathy, when I've done like 50 of something, I mean 30, I will hear you. So you come in and say, okay, that's 30. Okay. Have these by your bed. Seriously. I'm going to sit here now because most of you are here. I'm going to show you this seated. Pretend I'm in bed and I'm doing every one of these, okay? I will use the bar here in just a moment. But first off, while you're laying in bed, and I may get down on the floor even and act like I'm laying in bed, but I want to show you this seated simply because I can't tell you how many times I've heard people, my mom included, they'll get up without doing any muscle activation. Bad mistake, especially if you've had knees or hips replaced, okay? So I'm just going to simply do, it's called pump and circle. You're going to do a muscle, you're going to do a ankle pump. See this? This is an ankle pump. I can do it seated. I'm going to pretend I'm laying down, and you don't just wiggle your feet. That defeats the purpose. You're trying to not stretch. You're trying to activate your muscles. I hope I'm helping you understand this. See how I'm pushing down? I'm pushing down so hard. And if I were laying down, you can see. And then I'm going to pull up until I feel my tibialis anterior actually working. That's why it's a pumping action with your feet. So if you were, going to pump the brakes, or you were going to hit somebody, you'd push it, right? So take your time. You don't just do willy-nilly quick little things. So I'm acting like I'm laying down, but I'm showing you this in a chair because you should actually, if you do nothing else, let's say you're in a meeting, you've been there for an hour or two. That's number one mistake, is sitting for an hour or two. And but if you're sitting and you want to stand up, you know how the first couple of steps are really, oh man, creaky? Because you haven't done any muscle activation before you stood up. You could even do kind of a forward hip hinge, okay? So I'm pushing my toes down so that I feel it right there, and I feel it in my ankles. So I might do 10 of these. Yeah, if you do, it's always generally 3 sets of 10. Okay, I'm just going to tell you 3 sets of 10. And if that discourages you, well, the truth hurts. You're laying there anyway, so unless you have to really get to the bathroom, which that's a whole nother thing. Look here. See, I am doing a muscle activation for taking steps without falling. That's my point. And doing this. Okay? After I've done that, now I'm going to take one and circle. You can do them both. You can do them both. Pretend you're laying down. Most of us are sitting. Okay, so we spent time last time. So I'm not going to just go like this and be done with it. I'm going to really push that circle. So pretend you're trying to make a bigger and bigger circle with your toe. See that? So it's a muscle activation, and you go the other way, or you can go to the other leg before you do the other one. So pretend you're laying down. You don't even have to lift your leg. Now, of course, I'm lifting mine because I'm sitting in this chair. I'm keeping my back way up here. Okay? So see that? See that? Yeah, don't just go fast, because then you're just kind of wiggling your toe. You are, remind yourself, you are doing this for muscle activation. You got to let your muscles know you're not dead. I can't hear you. Maybe you muted yourself, but I hope you're laughing. But it's true. So this is a muscle activation, circles, and then ankle pumps, okay? And then go back to that, then come back and do around. 3 sets of 10, that's what we're striving for. Yeah, and I'm doing most of them today with you, because so many of these reels, and I don't know if you're on some of these, see, I'm pushing, 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 then I'm pulling, 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 and pretend I'm laying down. Okay, so pretend I'm laying down. Of course, I'm doing it sitting in a chair, which then I'm going to go ahead and do them both together now. So I'm going to go all the way out and around. When you come in, touch those toes. Okay, then you go up and you point them all the way out without moving your legs, really, because you want that ankle to really activate. And so the gold standard, if I can get you to do 10, great. But if you can do 2 sets of 10 and then 3 sets of 10 while you're trying to figure out your day, great. That's where we want to go. Okay. So let me go to the next one now. So heel pumps, ankle circles, but you don't do it just kind of like little feathery move. You do the work. Now, these are, if you're in your bed, you don't even have to, you're barefooted generally. You don't have tennis shoes on that are sticking. But if you're having a problem with sliding your heel in, okay, these are great assists. And this is addressing one of the muscles, one of several major muscles in your lower leg. I can do one at a time, and I can, oh, there it is. They put it under my seat. It's right there. Okay, so I have to, if you're laying down, you're just going to bend your knees up. See, you're going to pull them towards you. See that? I'm going to pull towards me. Now, if you're barefooted in the bed, you're going to have a little drag. But I want to pull that heel up so that I feel this muscle pull. So your knees are going to be bent and you're going to pull towards you. Now, if you're seated, you can, sometimes you're on a slick floor. Just, you can go one at a time. See this? See this? See the pull? When I pull, I'm going to press down. So that's the key. So rib cage up, open your hip, you go out. Now, when you start to pull, push down. Now, if you're in a carpeted area, and let's say you have you don't have your shoes on, it'll be no problem, generally. But I put this carpet down and, you know, it's gonna drag, it's gonna pull, it's gonna stick. And so I don't want it to stick. The pressure's fine. See this? So see, you could be sitting here wherever you're at and just do a heel slide in as far as you can. Now, if you're laying down on the ground, you're going to pull it in as close as you can go to the butt. And you can do one leg at a time. You don't have to lift your hips on this one. You don't have to. You can if you want to. See how I'm feeling it right here? A little. See that? So I'm not just doing a stretch. I'm doing a muscle activation for some of the most important muscles in ambulation, keeping your independence, and that is your antagonistic muscles, your gluteal, your hamstring. These are extremely important, but these always get left out. A simple heel slide will help you activate those muscles. So push down as you're pulling in, okay? Push down as you're pulling in, okay? Keep it going. And again, what did I say? What's the gold standard in sets and reps for muscle activation? And somebody might say, well, why don't I just get up and walk? That'll be my warm-up. It's not the same, okay? This kind of a pull, you're going to start feeling this. If you're laying down in the floor, which I invite you, go ahead. I'm doing this for simplicity's sake. And if you were sitting anywhere, see, you can do this little thing. Just pull it right into you. I'm going to push my chair up a little more so I can actually sit to the edge and pull this in as far as I can. That's the key. You want to pull it in as far as you can. So if you're laying down, one leg at a time, just pull it in. Pull it in. So you're activating these muscles back here. Now, I don't want to make this, if I wanted to make this into a real muscle work, I would simply have you lift your butt and you pull in like that. See that? Pull in, push out, pull in, push out, pull in, push out, pull in, grab it, pull in, pull in. But I don't really want to make it a muscle work. I want to activate. That's what I'm trying to do. So sit on the edge of the chair, pull it in underneath you as far as you can, and you will have done that right there, right there. Okay. Okay, the next one, and just remember, you guys, unless you mute yourself, you're not muted. So we'll hear you in the background. Okay, I'm going to lean back, and I'm going to just bend my knee and bring it up to the chest. So pretend I'm laying down in the floor. And I can get down on the floor and show you. This is just a knee to chest. You're laying down in your bed. You haven't gotten up. So you've done the heel, the ankle pump, ankle circles. Then you've done heel slides. So you've activated this whole muscle. You don't bring your hip up. You just pull in. You just pull in. So if you haven't muted yourself, you can mute yourself. We're hearing you, okay? So pull in, pull in. That's the heel ins. And then we go to knee to chest, okay? So knee to chest. And you just come in just like that, just like marching. See? Knee to chest. Yeah, you can do it standing, laying, sitting, knee to chest. So you're starting to activate your flexors. All of these. Breath, knee to chest. Here's a very important point. If you're sitting and you bring your knee up like a march, okay, don't round your back. How do you avoid that? You open at the hip, activate here, and pull that up. Breath, same thing. See, you don't have to pull it in, just march. Just march. So this is kind of like lay down and march. That's what I call this one. lay down and march. And yes, you're going to do about 3 sets of 10. Don't round your back. Number one, as you're marching, look at the position of your knee. And you notice I'm not going super, super fast here, right? I'm just going at a regular pace. If you have had issues with ankles, issues with knees, issues with backs, hips, that means replacements, that means arthritis. I am telling you, these 5 moves, and we are on the 3rd one, extremely important to activate your muscles. Take a big breath. Here we go. Take a big breath. See how I'm hip hinging? I'm not, it looks like I'm rocking, I'm not. I want to go back. I want to march. Look at, here's what I was going to tell you. Second most important thing, other than don't round your back. When you bring that knee up, look at the position of the knee and the foot. It needs to come straight up, not inside, not outside. Okay? Because if you're having a hard time not doing this or not doing this, then we need to look at the hip function and or maybe your back issue. And again, I should be laying down because I'm doing all of these as if I was in the bed. Because I want you to do these before you get out of bed. Why am I doing that in a chair? Because that's where we find ourselves a lot of times when we've sat in a meeting, for instance, when we've sat watching a movie. And then you go to get up to go get a drink or whatever, and it's hard. Okay? So that's why I'm focusing on these. See how I'm hip hinging? Keeping my chin tucked. Breath. Yes. Breath. Yes. And I'm trying to achieve at least 2 sets of 10. You know, I might not get to 3 sets of 10. And let me keep reminding you, if you didn't mute your button, we're seeing you. I think I'm hearing you, Julie. So you got to push the mute button or we're hearing you because I didn't get to mute everybody. And that's okay because you can come on and complain if you want to, but then they will see you. So whenever that you talk or you make a noise, the recording goes to you. And we'll see how this one goes, how it comes out, because I'm seeing Julie right now, so that means you have not muted. Breath, breath, breath. One more. Breath, breath, breath. I hope you're seeing me. I hope everybody's seeing me because right now I'm seeing Julie. Okay. Now, down to the 4th one. Straight leg. I hope everybody's seeing me. Because I can't hear anybody. Okay. See here? Straight leg. Yeah, just mute yourself, Julie. Here we go. Up and come back down. So I'm going to stay back here and I'm just going to lift. See, I'm not going to move. I'm going to go straight leg lifts. So pretend I'm laying down in bed. So if you're not seeing me, let me know. Okay? Breath. So don't move because now we're activating quad, the hip flexors, right? And do 5. Then go side to side because you will feel this. Open back, hold it, straight leg. We've already done bent leg marching. See there? I'm going to come up until I feel this. Activate. See, it's a straight leg, but I'm not bending my back. I'm not flexing at the back. I'm not rounding my back. I'm keeping it very straight as I lift, as I lift. Breath, so we'll see how this comes out. I'm not sure. I tell you. Whew. Yeah. Breath, 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 breath. And go to the other one. When you feel this really talking to you, stop, go to the side. Then open back, and if you've had any issues, if you've had a knee replaced, if you've had, especially if you've had a knee replaced or a hip replaced, I'm telling you, this little activation session for your legs is really important. Take a breath, tight tummy, activate, drop your shoulders, breath in the nose, and you don't have to bring it way up. Just bring it up until you feel this really grabbing you. Yeah, just like that. Okay? Breath. And anytime you get tired, tired in your back because you are doing muscle activation, tired in your quads, your flexors, just stop, go side to side, recover, open back, tighten right here, up and back, up and back. So this is the fourth absolutely necessary moves. One or all of them, 1 to 3 of them, 1 or 2 of them, excellent. But if you really want to walk better, to up your, these moves, I might add, have been so researched in people that are over 60. And the amount of improvement in not falling and in walking speed increased like over 50% just by doing these before you get up in the morning. I know. Who would ever have thought these? Yeah. So I'm showing you muscle activation. And if you want to make this one a little more effective, hold it. And then bring it down. Here we go. Right here, breath. Bring it up. Breath. Bring it up. Breath. Bring it up. Hold. Right there. You should be feeling it. And you move to where you can do 2 to 3 sets of 10 and holding, especially on one like this. Okay? The marching one, yes, you can hold that too. But this one, especially if you have correct posture while you're doing it. Okay? So I'm going to hold down. So I'm going to come up here. Make sure your toe doesn't turn in or out, and it's right here. And you're really hitting this. And again, it would even be more effective if you were laying down in your little bed. You don't even have to lay on the floor. I'm just trying to do it in a seated position because I'm trying to show you that you can get up and take those first steps without your body complaining to you. Okay? So it's right here, breath. So it's right here, breath. I'm going to hold. So it's right here, see? Don't bend. Don't bend your back. Right here, it should be kicking, kicking, kicking. Yes. And so you get to where you can hold it for 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 3. If you can hold it, longer, that's great. Again, you're doing this in the wee hours or whenever that you wake up. You roll, or I call it wallowing. Roll around in your bed and get in these positions and just do these. Okay? I'm fixing to come to the 5th most important one. And I've gone over this. You'll know it when I bring it up. Again, these are the 5 moves that when people will do, it's not stretching, it's muscle activation. Okay? So when I come up here now, I don't round my back. And if you're rounding your back, you don't even know you are. How do you know? Put your hands like this, right here. Rib cage up, open back, don't round it. Then bring that little leg up. You're not going to be able to bring it up very far, I can tell you. You bend your back, yeah. But that takes away from what we're trying to do. Open just a little bit. Pretend you're laying in the bed, or you can go ahead and lay in your bed, because the only one I can see right now is Julie. I don't know why I'm seeing her, but I'm seeing her. It's great to see you. I just hope everything is coming out okay, because I haven't done the learning curve to figure out this phone out yet. I was going to tell everybody today. Oh, there you went off. You went off, Julie. I recorded this. I was finally able to get on my computer and record the last Wednesday, where everybody was coming on trying to help me learn how to do the recording. It is so funny, and you're going to see yourself, Nancy. Yes, you are. Okay. Now I'm ready to show you. Come here. Get up here. Get up. Come on. Ruby's having a hard time with her bones this morning. Okay. Straight leg? Yes. Straight leg lift? Yes. Marching, laying down? Yes. Heel slides? Yes. I can do them standing, sitting, or lying. These really help. I've done these before, but you take it out there and you slide that sucker in, okay? Now, we did straight leg raises. Heel pumps, leg circles. The most important one, and the one that if you're laying there in your little jammies, and you're like, I can't remember all those things, at least do the heel pump and the circles. That will help a lot. Lower leg, and do this one that we're going to do. Now I'm going to do it from here, and then I'm going to get down to the floor and do it. It's that important. And it's that important for you to do pretty much every day. Okay? It's just important. All right. What is it? It's the hip lifts. Yes. Bridging. So I'm going to come here. I hope people aren't trying to get a hold of me. Here we go. So if I were sitting, see, laying in my bed, but if I'm sitting, here is the hip bridge. I come here, I drop my shoulders, I take a breath, tighten, I lift, but I don't sit down until I do one thing. I squeeze the quarter. Yes, elbows are soft. Squeeze the quarter and hold it. Then release and sit. I'm going to do 5 seated. Then I'm going to get in the floor and I'm going to do the rest of them in the floor. And then I'm going to recap. This is such an important session for especially people past 60 as they go into their 70s. You got to start changing the way you do things, okay? If you want to maintain your independence, okay? That's just it. So we're going to do 4 more. So I'm right here. Number 1, drop the shoulders. Number 2, activate the abdominals. Number 3, go to your heels. Let the butt come off. And then lift. See that lift? That's the bridge. And you hold. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Squeeze the whole time. Come down. And then back into the chair. That little maneuver that I just now did. People don't have enough strength to just do that, and they find themselves on the floor. Okay? On a sit down, stand up type of a thing. All right, drop your shoulders, heels. You're going to drop your butt down. Then you're going to come up and you're going to squeeze. Okay? A lot of people go from their chair platform just up. So we want to drop the butt like it's coming off the chair. See, I'm holding, I'm squeezing those gluteals. Then I come down to right before the chair, and then I go like that. That is a very important thing. So I hope you don't miss this. I don't normally see this stress because people just take for granted that it's easy for us to get off and on the chair. No, it's not. Especially when you've had hips replaced, knees replaced, you have back issues, everything else. And this activates your shoulders too. So I'm going to do 2 more now. I think I did 3. Okay, heels down. breath. So I'm going to drop down and then I'm going to lift. See that? Then I'm going to squeeze the quarter. Why? Because you are activating muscles in your butt that have gone to sleep. Okay, please come down and back on the chair. Breath. Bring those arms open. Yeah, they're taking a hit. If you're doing this chair, I got one more. I think that was 4. This is 5. Okay, heels. Drop your shoulders. And drop the butt. Then lift like a bridge. Squeeze the gluteals. Breath, 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 breath. Hold. Yeah, 5 seconds, 10 seconds will even be better. Then you come down and you come back. See that? Okay, now you can do 5 more right here. Take breaks as needed. I'm going to the floor. Okay, so I'm going to come right here. I'm going to come down to the floor. Okay, and I'm going to roll over. This is what I used to say, and bark. And here's the thing. I'm going to recap what we just did. Those 5 very important moves that you need to start doing before you get out of bed in the morning. Okay? So here I am. I'm going to start at 5. The last one that we were on, which is hip bridges. So I'm right here. And I'm going to roll, especially if you've had hip problems, and back. I'm rolling to get down. See, I'm rolling to get down. Now I'm going to come back here. I'm going to put my fingers on the back of my head. You can lace your fingers or you can just lay them down. Okay? Lay it down, just like that. I'm going to elevate. You don't have to, but that's just what I'm doing. Okay, so here I am. My heels are as tight as they can to my hips, and I can only come a certain way on this one because that's my knee, and it gets more stiff. Okay, it won't let me go in. So I'm going to start. I'm going to activate my tummy. So pull your tummy in. That will hit a good neutral spine. Breath, keep your chin tucked. Squeeze, go into that gluteal bridge. So you're right up there. Right there, squeeze, bring that in, squeeze, bring it in, squeeze, 3, 4, 5, and then come back down. And see right here, you can go into marches. You can do 3 or 4. See, that's the marches. And then we'll do another pull in, tight tummy, bring it up. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. And then we can go straight with one leg and do our straight leg lifts. Look at your toe. Make sure your knee is not turning out or turning in. This is activating those quad muscles. See, I don't go all the way down. I just hover right there. I keep my tummy tight the whole time. I might do 5, I might do 8, I might do 10. Let's do one more breath. Okay, and then I'll do the other leg. So I'm right here, tight tummy. That's the first thing. Bring it up. You can be doing this from your chair. Breath, breath, breath. Just 2 more. Hold right there. I didn't hold on the other one. Hold right there. See, you don't want to go all the way up here because we're not stretching now. I want to go right to where that knee is bent. See that? That's going to give you the greatest muscle activation through your quads, through your abdominals. See that right there? I don't think I pointed that out on this one. So you go down, you hover, and then you come right here. Keep your tummy tight. Keep your tummy tight. Keep your tummy tight. And we've gone right up the chain. Take a big deep breath. Pull in. And on this last one, I'm going to go to the ankle circles and the calf pumps. Okay? Take a big breath. Take a big breath. Take a big breath. Hold it. Come back down, squeeze, put one leg down, and we're gonna go point, and then come back. See, it's an on purpose. You're pointing and flexing. And then you're gonna go around in a circle, around in a circle, around in a circle. So you could do 5 to 10 in between each of the bridges, and you'd have it done. So we're gonna go up, tight tummy, up, 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 squeeze really, really tight, squeeze really, really tight, breath, 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 breath. Then come back down, take the other leg, go straight with it, and go ankle pump. There we go. Back and forth, back and forth. Really push, really pull. Push down, pull back. Push down, pull back. Then circle. Circle. And you go both ways. Breath, 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 breath. And come back in, and then give me one more hip bridge. Okay? Or hip lift, however you want to call it. Come in and hold. Really squeeze your gluteals, squeeze your gluteals, squeeze your gluteals. And then come down and hold it up there. Take a big deep breath. So on my way over, and you can do this standing. You can do it against the wall. You can do it at a chair. I'm just going to go straight down. This is a really important move. I've stressed this before many, many times. The only one I left out coming back through here is the heel slides, which we did those quite a bit. Those are really a good one too, but I just left it out of the recap. But you see what I'm doing? I'm doing a hyperextension. Careful, drop my shoulders. I could put pillows under here. Again, I could do all these without leaving the bed. And the research really coming from following people who have done these for just literally weeks to months, and the fall prevention and the walking speed and the increase in it is phenomenal. Take a big deep breath. I'm holding it in here. I could put pillows under me and just hang out here, turn my head one way, turn my head the other way. Okay. Then I'm going to push into my heels. I'm into my toes, come into a all fours position. Again, you could be putting your hands on the chair and doing all this from the chair. Take my leg back, push into the heel. So you keep the toe down, push into the heel, do just little presses, and do the other one. Right back there, just push. Gentle, 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 push, 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 push. Then come back, and you're gonna lift by squeezing the gluteal again. So this is the cat on all these 5 moves that I did. And yeah, you could do this in the bed. You might, might be a little bit squishy, but so this is where I'm moving out of those 5 moves. And I'm really working the back extensors, my gluteal for sure. And then I come back in, tight tummy, drop shoulders, toe is down. I'm going to lift and squeeze the gluteal. Make sure your toe is not going out. Then I'm going to lift that arm, hold, breath, hold, breath, hold, breath, hold, bring it in and bring it in. Okay? And again, if you don't want to do a lot of repetitions, do 3 and hold them. Let's do just one more. Push the leg back, tighten, drop the shoulders, lift, squeeze the gluteal. Then lift the opposite hand, breath, and you're maintaining. So you're working balance, you're working those back extensors, you're working the hamstrings, you're working your stomach and core. Come back and come back. And you hold it up there for about, I don't know, Try and go for 10 seconds if you're going to not do a lot of repetitions, okay? So we can achieve it one way or the other. Okay, start to squeeze the gluteal. Drop your shoulders, lift, hand, lift, hold. Breath, 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 breath. Bring it in. If you can just do those and hold them. Now I'm going to take my toes out. I'm going to push into my toes. But then I'm going to come back down. And you can touch the knees. But if you really want stomach work, this is the way to do it. Bring your shoulders down. Tighten the tummy. Lift those knees off the ground. Hold, hold, hold. Go up, then come back down. Just do it 3 times. Sure, I'd like you to do 10, but do it 3 times. Drop your shoulders, tight tummy, off the ground. Hold. You can come back down lower. Hold. You can go back up higher. Hold. You can come back down. Hold. Breath, 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 breath. Come back up. Walking in. And you're equalizing. And you come up. Then see how you're moving. Sit. To stand. Sit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2. Thumbs out. Yeah. Come back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. The chair's right there. Hold. And you can sit or not. Okay? And up. Do 2 or 3. And step out. The chair's there if you need it. Take a little wider stance. Toes are out just a teeny bit. Now we're going to go straight down. We're going to complete the squat sequence. So the one I showed you is the one kinder to knees. See if you can just drop. Stay on your toes. Stay on your toes and just drop as far as you can. Stay on your toes. Take a breath. 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 It should hurt the knees, but you should feel it here powerfully. Breath. Breath. Come back up. Squeeze. Release. Here we go. Don't push the butt out specifically. This is the different kind of squat. This is more the sumo squat. See how I'm just dropping down? I'm going into my toes, not my heels. Breath, breath. You should feel it here, feel it here, feel it here. Stay in the toes, just drop. You'll go forward a little bit, but it's not like shining or taillights. I hope you understand that. I'm going to step forward. I'm going to drop that knee a little. Hold. Breath, 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 breath. Come back and step forward just a little. And then come down. Breath, 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 breath. Put those hands out. Turn them. Go out. Turn them. Now, if you have your little bar, it's right here. Find it in your room. Remember we did this? I'm getting these posted late because it's really a chore to get on the internet to do anything. Oh, I hope to get it fixed. I'm supposed to have really good Wi-Fi, fiber optics, but I'm not hooked up yet because according to them, I'm not here. See what I'm doing? Yeah, I know. It's a little different than when you see people grabbing these and going all the way over, touching their butt and coming back. Well, if you do that, you're going to rip your shoulder out. So don't do that. Not to begin with. Soften up your knees, tighten your tummy, drop your shoulders. Breath, bring one hand, bring this one down. Bring one hand approaching the top of your head. Yeah, get your elbow out. Then bring it down. Okay, drop your shoulders. Here we go. Bring it over the head. See that? See, I'm turning here. Breath and come down. So do that a couple of times. Yes, and bring it back further. See the lower hand, I'm going back further, I'm pulling it back, but I'm not letting my elbow do this. I'm going back and then come down. Tight tummy. Here we go. Bring it back, all the way back. Yeah. Bring this one back. Keep the elbow open. This is for K. And come down. You did those already today, right? Now come up and go over to the top of the head, just right to there. I'm going to turn. And then I'm just going to slip it right down behind my head without ducking out if I can possibly do it. If I have to duck my head out in order to get here, then don't do it. You're not ready. Go up against the wall. See? Up against the wall. And don't do those that I just did with you. You will test yourself if you'll go up against the wall and your heels are just about an inch out. Okay? Then test yourself. Yeah, just go right to here. Get your hands. I have to work at this one. And then come down. Don't force it. The back of the head's touching, shoulder blades are touching. I'm going to bring the bar right onto my head, and then I'm going to try to put the back of my hands and my elbow on the wall. Breath, 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 down. Walk away. There you go. I don't know, I don't have all my timers up, but I'm going to try to take this off of recording. Stop video. I think I stopped. Okay, is anybody on?
Yeah,
Can you guys?
man.
Oh, there you are. See, I don't even, is this won't even show me what time it is. Can somebody tell me what time it is?
10:24.
Oh, well, there you go. How many did it from their chair and how many did it from the floor?
Chair.
Okay, so I knew I'd have some chair takers. Hey, Mary Martin. It is very disconcerting for me not to see y'all.
You turned your camera off.
No.
We can't see you. I can't.
I hope I've stopped recording.
Shows you're recording.
Oh. It's because of this, the really hair trigger things. Okay. What am I doing now?
We can see you're on.
You're on.
But it's recording. Oh,
It is recording.
yeah. See, that's the problem. I can't stop it.
A little extra.
I may not post this one because of the screwiness that I'm into here. Okay, here is this.
We need a
And-
bloopers one.
Here is this recording. Stop recording. How's that?